Alright, so since yesterday I reviewed Thor and the Destroyer, today I have Loki and Odin. The packaging is exactly the same. Got a picture of Loki, picture of Odin, Loki, picture of the wave. You got a bio there, you can pause and read that. You can pause and read it. And you got official movie merchandise again. Same thing. Alright, I'm going to start this off with Odin. Odin is a really great figure, but he does have a few problems that kind of set the character back, or set the figure back. First off, the face sculpt is amazing. I think it looks exactly like Anthony Hopkins. And this isn't the first Anthony Hopkins Minimate that we've gotten. We had Silence of the Lambs box set not too long ago, so yeah. But I definitely think there's a really great likeness there. You can see a lot of really great detailing that went on around here. You got a bunch of scratches around his one eye, and then he's got an eye patch around the other, and they both look really great. Also, he probably has the best Minimate beard. Just like Thor, he comes with a really neat helmet, only this one actually fits on his head, and he doesn't come with an alternate hair to display him normally, which is kind of annoying. The helmet has a really great amount of detail. I mean, it just looks fantastic. But here is where my first problem with this figure lies. From the minute I opened him up from the packaging, his head, hold on, let's see. His head fell off, and it's just really annoying. I think it's the hole in the head, because I actually swapped bodies, and this body's a little bit better with keeping the head on, but I really don't know why it's like that. Quality control is pretty bad on Minimates lately, which is kind of a shame. I don't know if this problem is just with my Minimate, but if it's like a widespread thing, that's not so good. But if your figure does have this problem, just do what I did. Find a body that can at least hold on to the head a little bit better than the body that he came with, which is this plain brown color. Thankfully, the rest of the figure is very well made, and I see no other loose parts on this figure. So, unlike Thor, Odin has a bulky chest piece, which I think actually works. On Thor it wouldn't have worked, but on Odin it actually does work. You've got this big chest piece here. He's got bits of gold, silver, really nice detailing. It kind of reminds me of the chest piece used for the Thor. Hold on, there's actually a picture of it in the little thing that came with the set. You can see it there. Kind of reminds me of that, just a little bit. Attached to his little chest piece, he has a cape. The cape isn't as cool as Thor's. It's a red color, but it's a little bit more muted than on Thor. But it's a very nice cape nonetheless. He's got some more detailing on his arms, pretty cool. He's got more gauntlets, kind of like Thor has. Same thing on the other side. He actually has quite a bit of detailing on his legs. He's got these silver things here, with a bunch of lines running down the sides. And then he's got these kind of like boots painted on. So yeah, pretty cool. A lot of detailing on this figure. If you don't count his helmet, Odin comes with one accessory. Odin comes with his staff. And this is a pretty awesome accessory. And it just looks really great. And of course Odin looks really great holding on to this. And it's pretty much the only way to display him. Just like you can only have Thor with Mjolnir in his hand, Odin should really only be displayed with this in his hand. Now Odin has pretty standard articulation. He's not hindered by anything. His legs can't go up as far because of that, but it's still pretty good. Alright, now on to one of the best Minimates in this entire wave, Loki. We will, of course, start with the face. It is a pretty good likeness. I think it's a little bit stronger than Thor's, not as good as Odin's. I think it's actually mostly the eyes that you can really see the actor. Just like Odin, Loki does not have an alternate hairpiece, which is kind of disappointing because would have been great to have, you know, an unhelmeted Thor and an unhelmeted Loki, but whatever. Speaking of helmets, Loki has a really, really great helmet. Probably the best, better than Thor's, better than Odin's. There's not as much detailing, but the design is just so great, and I'm glad that they decided to use the large kind of horned helmet for the movie. I really didn't think they'd do that, but I'm so glad they did, because it just looks so cool. The big horns on his helmet make Loki look a bit taller than most other characters, and that's pretty good. I just like that it gives him a kind of sense of just height that other figures don't have. Just like all the other figures, the chest piece is very detailed, and it looks very, very awesome. And I really love the green in this figure. It is just really just awesome. He has more detailing on his arm, more gauntlets. Very cool. Same thing on the other side. Down here, this piece here is again supposed to look like this is a continuation of itself. Of course, this figure also has a cape. Very unique, very awesome, because you see this, it's got this little thing in there. But yeah, it's a great looking cape. Again, I love the green, it's so great. And then to top it off, he's got very subtle detailing on his legs. You can't really see that, I'm just zoomed in and I've got good lighting, but it's kind of harder to see than most of the other detailing. Loki comes with no accessories, which would be my only problem with the figure. They could have given him an alternate hair, but whatever. That's really my only fault with the figure. So all in all, Loki and Thor are certainly the two best figures in this line. I'm sure for, you know, kids, these two are going to be the one that they pick up the most, because, you know, they're going to want to have little Thor and little Loki fight. But for like collectors like me, obviously the whole wave is a must pick up, because it's got a lot of really cool characters like Agent Coulson, which I'll get to in a couple days. So yeah, this is a really great set. Odin is a bit of a disappointment because of the head thing, but Loki is in no way a bad figure. He is really great. Really love his helmet. And yeah, so tomorrow I will be reviewing Jane Foster and the Frost Giant, so stay tuned.